but they might just not play the lanes. That's the Tundra Classic.
Yeah, I mean, why play the lane when you don't have to. Pull some waves, get some gold. The Tundra Classic.
Sneaking, please close stream. What the hell?
Oh, cheating? Stream sniping?
Regardless, there's a big delay on it, so it won't matter that much at all. So you could see Quinn gain down that ward in the early side. The panel was talking a little bit about like the Night Stalker Beastmaster dynamic as well. Do you want to just run us through that, how it works?
Okay, so when Night Stalker has the shard, he can eat creeps, and in the nighttime, he can also eat ancient creeps. Therefore, you can always just run up and eat the Helm of Overlord from Beastmaster. First of all, you get a lot of HP, you take his damage away, and you get so much gold on Night Stalker, which is insane. So there's a way where maybe Ace is like, you know, I don't actually want to do that. I'm going to keep it a Vlad's, or I'm going to build it into Wraith Pact and go some Vlad's AC. You know, that can work.
Well, we'll see if they do it indeed. As Gaimin Gladiators, we saw there the esportsbet.io odds taking them 3-1 favorites after the draft, which kind of makes sense given both the pedigree of the team that we've seen from this, but for Tundra really needing a win here. They're sort of, if they can manage like 1 or 2 more wins, they're in a comfy spot where they're going to be going to the major. You lose a couple, you lose even just one, suddenly you're maybe looking at tiebreakers.
Yeah, the 7-man tiebreaker.
Yeah.
With all the other teams. I do think that Sheep made a nice point on the panel. There's a lot of things that Tundra could do in this game that can offset like Gaimin in team fights, whether it's, you know, an Orchid coming out from 3-3. I have not seen this build a lot lately, but it can work, or perhaps a mid-game Blink Dagger from Skeeter. You start with your ult, you get on top of the puck, the Disruptor, suddenly you can offset some of the fights, because I feel like if this doesn't happen, Gaimin have a pretty clear way of how they want to team fight.
Right, absolutely. They have very easy setups. It's sort of like a finesse-oriented draft, it feels like almost, versus sort of just a powerhouse bulldoze type style coming from Gaimin. And yeah, I remember back when I was, you know, learning this hero, 33 was one that I would watch, and he would always build it against Puck too. He would build that Orchid against Puck. So we'll see if he goes for that after one of those other items. But at least at the early goings here, you can see the mid battle, 9 facing off against Quinn. Always interesting to watch these mid matchups with these players that have a bunch of games against each other now, playing in the Western Europe DPC.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like a lot of small things that happen in these lanes, especially if people were paying attention to the triple camera and Skeeter bottom. Like, there's people who pull the wave away, and before they use their spell, you creep aggro so that the creep stays alive with like 1 HP. He did that there. Quinn is doing that all the time in mid lane, so there's just going to be a lot of high-skill laning happening in this particular game.
And then, of course, also the dodge coming out. So Tofu is able to pull the other one back behind the tower. They are kind of playing it straight up top. It's 33, only level 1 right now, which is a little bit rough for him, but has Soxa near at hand to try and help him out with the laning stages. They throw another shell on there, put the pressure onto Duraccio.
Yeah, so Lifestealer doesn't really like these lanes that push into him all that much, and with the, you know, with the Shell and Soxa being here, I feel like this lane is just more on Soxa really front-lining, pushing in the lane. I feel like he's going to be the one that carries the Darkseer out of lane, and in the bottom lane you have a similar scenario, right? The Undying is going to try to get Skeeter through the lane, so I would say all the cores in this game should be pretty happy.
Skeeter's taking a lot of damage.
He's taking
down
a
here.
beating.
Tofu is just keeping it onto him and even getting some denies right in his face. Very frustrating to play against his mid, getting really low there. You can see Puck and Pango almost on exact same CS as Snake King going for a courier snipe, but he rolled low on the damage.
He had legit had like 1 HP.
Oh, that's sad. And Soxa up top, they managed to get the kill onto Celery. Oh, that is a big level 2 timing.
Well, something you should not underestimate are these 2 heroes at level 2. Vacuum deals 100 damage, Snapfire has 2 spells. Yeah, they must have just been able to catch, you know, Celery out of position. And I mean, Lifestealer doesn't help you too much, right? He's just gonna, what, sit there and hit them a bit? That's it.
Right. No, it's definitely not the best right now, and went for the Leech Seed build, so it's sort of slowed healing over time coming in. But you can see that they're playing a little bit more reserved up there as bottom, keeping that pressure on with the wave coming in towards Skitter. Double range creep now.
I mean, you can see, like, in the spot lane already, Beastmaster isn't the strongest here early on. You have this Undying who's going to carry you, and Night Stalker, his weakest timing is like minute 0 to 5, and he's already winning the lane. He has a lot of purpose in the game too, so Skeeter is up for a great start, and his hero can really pop off in this game.
Yeah, if he can get off to a decent start, definitely making those moves around, finding Puck, finding Disruptor, any of these heroes with that silence could just be critical for them. But we'll see if you know, how this next couple of minutes goes. It's definitely a very different looking draft than we've used to be seeing from Tundra. Playing different types of heroes, looking for a change-up.
Yeah, and I must say that I really like it. Also with the item build, the 3-3 is going for now. Of course, with the kill they had earlier, he's going Ring of Health. Super good in this lane. It's like a very chip-heavy lane. Lifestealer wants to hit you like 500 times, lower your HP a bit, you play into the Treant Protector. Once you have Vanguard as well, Lifestealer doesn't really do much. He has like high attack speed, sure, but he deals very low damage. So 3-3, really up for a good start. Also with the Vanguard, could make it harder for Quinn to gank him. So yeah, Tundra doing a lot of things right so far.
Yeah, I love that. And that was the old build, the Vanguard into Orchid afterwards. We'll see if he goes for it here as Ace takes some damage. Back up towards top, Dyrachyo forcing back Saksa. Almost has that level 4 now as Ace is spamming those out. Are there any Ancients being stacked up so far? Doesn't look like it yet for Gaimin. So maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity taking the Inner Beast here, not having access to those boars yet.
So he must be taking Inner Beast because he feels like his range 4, like that Tofu, can really abuse and make fact of this bonus attack speed in the lane. So it's kind of a trade-off. At least that's the only idea that, you know, really makes sense. And just to a lot of pressure top, you see like Vacuum into Scatter Blast is just so much damage.
That's really good harassment there. A long cooldown on Vacuum, obviously, but still making them feel uncomfortable.
This snaking.
Well,
has sticks and a raindrop. Tombstone.
Takes some
it's
damage
nighttime
there. Ace, at the 5-minute mark, they managed to bring him down. Very well played.
That was super nicely done by Tundra. I love that. Like, just going for this trade. Again, you're feeding Networth into your +1 who, you know, most of the time Night Stalkers don't have this good of a start, but it turns nighttime, you have the sticks, you have the raindrop, you bait it, you get the Tombstone out, and you were low HP anyway, so just great trade from Tundra.
I mean, Beastmaster is definitely the hero that's been hurting the most out of this laning stage. Not having a great time as the bottle refill is going to come in towards mid, up top. Keeping that pressure on. Saksa, ready to go, but they pop the Rage and then are going to back away immediately. So, full Vanguard completed for Darkseer.
Not only is this going to be good for 3-3's lane, but this really frees up Saksa as well. Like, if 3-3 can region up a bit, Saksa can move to mid. He could maybe even move to bottom. Hurt Ace's game even more as mid. A lot of pressure coming out. Quinn is already very low.
Yeah, and able to steal away that rune.
Whoever roll.
Oh, maybe a chance and enough for the kill. 9. It's not a solo kill, it's a 2v1 kill.
Huh.
Tofu didn't have a way to save him.
That was a pretty Chad play. He just started rolling in his face. I feel like Quinn didn't really see it coming. Gets bombed twice, 1 hit. See you later.
Jeez. Big moves. Did have Fairy Fire and Magic Stick. I guess the raindrops maybe where they were in his backpack in the wrong way or something like that on Quinn?
So he got bopped once, then perfect stun timing, and during the second stun, he canceled the roll, hit him once, and he killed him. So there was I don't think he had much time unless he tried super hard, but I'm just going to say perfect play from 9.
Well done. Well, at least at this early going, in spite of the CS differential, it does look like Ace has been able to keep up somewhat in his sort of last hitting and net worth-wise as the glimpse back comes in. Trying to bring down Snake King, but Skitter's still there.
You better be careful. You can tell. Yeah. They glimpse him nearly to their, like, so close to the tier 1, and they can't really commit. Skeeter just postures upwards, can protect his Undying, and yeah, I mean, Skeeter, I've said it before, I've seen this build as well. He's queuing up the Radiance right now.
Okay.
I saw Ramses do this in CIS. It looked great. Ooh. Nice try on the combo. That's a very hard one to execute.
Yeah, really difficult, but still keeping this pressure onto Dyrachyo. Saksa going to back away as the
not a roll
comes in towards mid. Quinn, phase shift, dodges, has a coil. Will not try and go for any type of play there. But they are keeping this pressure on, it looks like now, as 33 going to be able to farm up this camp here to the side too. Just getting everything. And when you get off to a good start like this, gotta feel great.
Yeah, he's gotta be feeling amazing. And again, you know, being able to free up your support, Saksa can stack some camps, go for the runes again. Quinn does get a DD this time. That's a very big timing for him. Celery. Jump.
Double jump. Finds him. Wait.
Any killers?
No killers.
Nope, no kill enjoyers.
They don't want to do it. Although Quinn, he might be a kill enjoyer.
Looking for a glimpse.
They're not careful.
Close.
Just out of
range. Run, Saksa.
Saksa hoping to escape. Gets vision. And we'll get him. Okay, Quinn with the DD wants to go in for this. Get some good damage.
Nice
Dodges.
dodge.
the jump, and now
They still have coil.
Yeah, they're not going for 33. They want the easier kill because of that Vanguard. It's a little bit more difficult. Quinn
Sticks him.
finding the Pango, getting that finish, but 33, he will be able to surge and get out. So good rotation from Quinn.
This is why runes and patience, it matters so much. He gets the DD bottom, they keep chasing up top, and he's just very patient with the coil. Perfect usage of his spells. Hit, hit, hit. Now Pango he could maybe back away. Then we coil gets the kill, and now Quinn Callahan, my man, up in the top worth. Top worth. Yep, English.
That's the one.
Yep, I love top worth.
Top worth. It's very worthwhile. Snaking, eyeing up this triple stack here of Ancients and immediately going to go and drop down that sentry to block it out. Still a lot of opportunities there. 33 also built up a stack for himself.
Ace getting pressure bottom as well.
Can they do much to him? Yep, they will. So Ace goes down. And back into the Roche pit. They managed to find Celery. So there's action all over the map right now.
And here, like, you can see why items as well can matter so much. If 3-3 doesn't buy a Vanguard here, I feel like Saxa would feel forced to stay in the top lane. But this way, he can help out mid. He feels free to go bottom. They get this kill on the Beastmaster. So, yeah, a lot more pressure on this map than you would maybe anticipate with some of these heroes. Ooh, another smoke.
What are they going to find this time now? I mean, this could be just to take the kill and then move in and steal the Ancients, as Ace very quickly dealt with.
They really hate him. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a big blow up.
Pick Night Stalker to make him not by Overlord. He currently has a mech queued up. You kill him, he respawns, you insta-smoke again. I love it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that feels really bad. As Duraccio, they already dropped the wall here and going to try and go for a play with the Ion Shell on to the Illusion. 33 just trying to sort of keep him on his toes a little bit here, it looks like.
Yeah, just some pressure. Make sure you get the farm going. He has the Arcane Boots finished now. Just going to keep his mana topped off, get all the farm going. Wants to buy a Crimson Guard next. Okay. Against the Nags, Beastmaster, some right clicks from the puck. I can see it. And now Gaimin, they want to return the favor. They're like, okay, Ace, you're hurting. We're going to help you out.
And Tofu just got level 6 with the Tome too. So making this move down bottom, it looks like they're already prepared. 9 in the area. Quinn breaks smoke, finds Skitter right away, goes for the Static Storm down, but are they going to be able to get away from this?
Double bomb.
Phase shift dodges the damage, but they have the roar and enough for the finish. The glimpse to get him away, and then it ends up being a trade of the Night Stalker for that Disruptor. And Quinn still sitting with the regen room.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty chill for them. As mid snaking, it's just bombing out this tree. Nice, nice. You know, forcing him out of the lane. They're still looking for something bottom.
Ace. Oh, no.
Nope,
Ace.
he's dead.
No way to get away from that one. I don't think. The tree armor? The tree armor? Oh, he hits him.
Yeah, got the Nike boots on. Nearly dodged all the last globs. But nice job from Tundra once again. Lingering around, getting the kills on Ace. I mean, he's died 3 times. You know,
Right.
What's a fourth death, really?
True enough. This 33 is going to run away from Duraccio there. And pulling the creep wave with him past the other one. Make your choice now. Do you want creeps or do you want to kill me?
I'm watching him. He's going to stack a camp at the same time. Look at this goddamn nerd, man. 3-3. And you wonder why this guy is top net worth in like every game. It's because he does shit like this.
It's crazy. Stacking the camp, pulling the other creep wave through. He's going to be able to get back in time probably to pull the other one over. But while we're talking about efficiency, there's also potentially a battle brewing down bottom. Quinn has an Invis rune.
And Quinn's going to have every active rune.
Yeah, pretty
just
much.
life.
If he finds an opportunity here, it could be a pretty fast blow up, but doesn't look like anybody's going to be there in time.
I do like how Gaimin are moving on the map, like helping your beast out as they did before. Now they're posturing there again and just trying to like kick out Skeeter from this lane because Night Stalker still farms very slowly as Saxa, just gonna, you know, fall victim to an active rune once more. Nice play by Gaimin.
So continue that thought process you're having right there.
So it's Night Stalker is a very slow farming hero. Like you love to farm lane creeps because they give you a lot of gold. They're easy to kill. You farm jungle very slowly. Now you can see he's like, yeah, jungle feels kind of lame. I'm just gonna go sit mid because if he sits bottom, they're just gonna kill him. Night Stalker is a hero that's very weak if they attack you. You either want to free farm in a chill lane or collapse on the enemies, and he doesn't feel ready to go fight.
That's fair, and he is a little bit behind Duraccio right now in terms of the amount of farm that he's got, considering that armlet's already done. But closer to the Radiance, as 33 drops the wall again, forces Duraccio back a bit. And he is going to try and continue towards not the Orchid, but actually the Crimson Guard. Rarely seen this item, but really good against a lot of these heroes. I mean, Beastmaster's not going for the Helm of the Overlord, but all that attack speed would be helpful.
I'm watching Quinn bottom right now.
Cookie.
Has no orb, has no spells.
Stun. Follow-up stun. The bounce back. Will it be enough? No.
Phase shift
and then the jump away, but no, he will burn. As Tofu tries to dodge from 9, but the damage is there and starting to really come online with this Diffusal build.
I mean, there's a lot of punishment coming out from in this game right now. You know, sometimes you have it, oh, we can kill Puck, but, you know, you can if you don't try, obviously not. But they see, okay, he orbs forward, you now have a lot of time. They use their spells properly. Also, you're playing into a Treant, you get to kill the tier 1 tower. Yeah, honestly, Tundra are doing a lot of map movements in a great way right now.
You know, more broadly, I think that it is so freaking cool to see Tundra, like, Beastmaster has been first phased over and over and over again. And now they come out with just this really great answer in the Night Stalker, and it's forcing Beastmaster to just play a completely different game.
Especially with all the movements as well, right? Like, not only the heroes, also the way they're playing on the map. But, you know, Dyrachyo being silently up all the way top net worth, gonna queue up his little Radiance. And I don't really see how Tundra really push him out of this lane for now. Like, a lot of the time, there is a way where you can push out the Lifestealer, but in this game, or right now, you don't have, like, some great stun lock. So I feel like Dyrachyo is gonna be chilling here on this little island, and we're gonna have to pay attention to him in a couple minutes.
Dude, I'm gonna steal this farming pattern. This is sick. All right, so let's see, Night Stalker in towards mid is going to get the silence out there. The roll comes through, but Dyrachyo, he shows up ready to battle. And will they end up being able... Oh, 9, he got stuck. Chased, glimpse back. And no escape for 9. Got caught on the cliff of death.
Well, Gaimin returning the favor this time around. We just said earlier, Night Stalker hates when you go on him first. He's in the mid-river. They get him with the coil, follow-up spells. Great overgrowth coming out from Celery, nice TP from Dyrachyo. And, well, they're not kicking you out, but your team is giving you a super easy way into mid, joining the fight and taking the enemy mid tier 1 tower.
Yeah, that is what you want to see if you're a Gaimin Gladiator fan, definitely. Making that really solid rotation. And, you know, you look at the kill score, it's actually Gaimin that are up about 1,000 gold right now and will have that relic coming out on the courier for Dyrachyo. The Night Stalker actually has his completed too. So they're pretty close to each other in terms of getting there.
Okay, missing the wall. Looks like Dyrachyo. You got Cookie.
Oh my god, vacuum? Is it enough? Yes, it is!
He got hit once and couldn't infest.
He did not have the mana. He was 5 mana short when he died on the Lifestealer for Infest.
Oh, I mean, I loved actually that he was going back up top to like be annoying, stop the push a little bit. I mean, you would expect him to use Rage or Infest, but, you know, didn't pay attention for a moment. They punish him and get the kill.
Really impressive stuff there. I mean, and now with this Crimson Guard, you're looking at like the damage. I mean, I guess that there's still going to be that Radiance coming out. He's got like a natural BKB built into him. Celery's going to come on in and grab this creep wave. Might be not long for this world if they bring the numbers like they did before.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a time in this game where Gaimin, perhaps in the next like 5 to 10 minutes, could run into a lack of damage. Against this Crimson Guard, especially if 3-3 also upgrades his hood into a pipe, like against his Radiance. So then Gaimin are going to have to think about a way where they scale furthermore and then take fights more around the 30-minute mark when Puck has like another 1 item, another 2 items. Oh, Celery.
Finds 9. Wants to get out of there. The bounce.
Rolly roll.
The roll. Oh, just stand still.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, it's going to be a dead one.
Unlucky.
Well, in the Ancients, you know, you were mentioning that pipe and all that stuff. I had forgotten that Ace is also going for this type of a build. Has the Guardian Greaves done all already? So they also have some of these like weird team fighty items too.
I would... Yeah, I'm just... Oh, never mind. DD up top with Coil.
The damage out. Quinn jumps in. Static Storm after the Coil. Yeah, that one hurts. But the wall and now the drop down. Be careful with this one. Quinn, does he have any more spells left? Needs to go for the jaunt away. And still they find him. The Cookie, it's not quite going to connect, but the vacuum is going to be there.
No mana? No, he has.
So Tundra, they show up a little bit late with all their healers.
Has Rage.
And Dyrachyo doesn't want to run through that wall, though. Needs to back away. As
Rage is done.
Tombstone doing good damage. In some trouble, and Dyrachyo just dies.
Ruh-roh.
They are
snaking
doing
once more.
a ton. Tofu tries to force staff get away. The continued chase down, and now Skinner shows up too. He's got the Radiance. He's got the vision. They're going to find this Treant, and they did not know what hit him. You were damn right about that. They are running into some problems.
No, it's casual 2700 HP snaking at minute 18 with a Crimson Guard, you know, on him. Yeah, this guy. There's more coming up. Hello, Ace.
Yeah.
Bye, Ace.
Nowhere to go here. You're not getting away from this one.
Whoop.
Way too much aggression coming out from Tundra, and they've completely shifted their everything.
Okay, snaking. It's gonna give himself up, maybe, eventually, one day. Or
Quinn. Quinn, if you died of snaking right there, okay.
he would have dropped a couple items if he did, so all good. He got off a very sneaky ward in the Dire base. I don't know how good that one is gonna be for now, but, you know, snaking did get it out at least.
Dude, they are buying all of the team fight stuff, right? You've got now mech done on Snapfire. Like you said, that pipe coming out soon for Darkseer. And drums on Undying, they just have so much get up and go battle energy, I feel like.
There is no way that Gaimin can fight into Tundra unless they catch him like off guard when they're not together. Pipe, Crimson, mech, like... Also, like if you look at Puck and life serious damage, it's very slow throughout the fight. So these auras are way too strong against them. Oh, Coil.
Maybe catching somebody out of position does have that mech available, but will not pop it. So giving up one life there, and that's what you need to see if you're Gaimin Gladiators.
I do like how they're currently moving with the heroes on the map. You want to keep them... I would say you need to keep the map open and look to split up Tundra. These 5-man items right now from minute 15 to 25 are going to be way too strong. Have Quinn on one side, then maybe get some kills. Have Dyrachyo on the other. There's 9.
Or Staff and Tumbler's toy gets down to the low ground on the other side of the cliff, keeping him fine and dandy, but 9 rolled away. Gets out of trouble. You know, I think we should take a moment to appreciate. Tundra's been getting a lot of flack for their gameplay at various points in time. So they got 26 kills in 20 minutes. This has been a barn burner so far. Been loving what we've been seeing.
Yeah, where the Tundra haters at? They can't say anything now, at least.
Well, that's because we're on the microphone.
That is very true. Dang. Okay, Skeeter. They have Night Stalker ult again. And with what we've been saying with how strong their team fighting is right now, usually what you want to do in this situation is force the enemy into a fight. You can hit Roche because then either you get it for free, or they come to you, or you smoke up and go fight them. Because I stand by it. With their auras, they're so strong. But Gaimin?
Walk into this one now. Don't have that much vision, but we'll find snaking right at the start. Silence is there. Look at this fight. Say, maybe this is not one we want to take. And everybody evacuates. Run away. Get out of here. And Celery, he might not be so lucky. Force Staff tries to keep him alive, has an overgrowth to hope to escape, but a really good placement on the wall, and the vacuum back, the Static Storm will not save, at least for the moment, the Disruptor. Ace is still getting chased, and with Skinner running him down, Lifestealer has got to evacuate the freaking Siege Creep. Just roar, run away. We did not want to go up that hill. Please don't take the fight against us. The chase down's going to be there. They get a good coil connection, and now enough to bring down Skinner. That's a good fight for them, at least for the moment. Trying to arm with Toggle to get out of trouble. Dyrachyo able to escape from that one. They're all grouped together right here, and Quinn trying to pull them apart. But 9 also looking for that chase down. The Cookie's there. Doesn't have anything else left in the tank to get him away. Tofu.
They still have vacuum?
Okay, they got to be careful. Dyrachyo.
This fight is never ending.
I mean, they have so much survivability on Tundra. It's really hard to bring them down. They still have pipe, for goodness sake.
Cookie in 1.
They pop it now. Dyrachyo onto 33. They turn now onto Ace. He doesn't have Greaves ready, and the vacuum is there. A second salvo from 33 as he surges forward 9, and they were able to extend this fight long enough as 9 dodges away from that glimpse. You can't cookie through that wall, and Tofu might be able to get out of there finally. But a disastrous fight for Gaimin Gladiators.
I'm a bit surprised that they opted to smoke into Tundra. Perhaps there was something happening on the map that I didn't see where they were like, okay, Tundra aren't together, we can do this. But I do think now, after this fight is over, their comms should be somewhere along the lines, okay, it's hard for us to fight. We might have to split the map, get 1 or 2 BKBs on our Lifestealer and Puck, and just let Tundra have whatever they're going to claim on the map. And hope that in the meantime, you get the farm going, push out the lanes.
Right, and they're trying to get into some of these items of their own as Quinn hoping to escape now from the Night Stalker.
Skeeteroni? Is he going to be okay?
Still taking some damage. Oh, there you go.
He's just going to slowly die.
Okay, I thought the creep was going to be enough to keep him alive, but Quinn playing around with him. And up top, there's a vacuum wall onto 2, and Skitter going to pop his ulti, get out of trouble. Celery gets burned to death. Doraccio shows up, but it wasn't in time for the kill onto Skitter, so they lose 2 for Gaimin during what should have been a solid moment for him.
Well, usually you'd be happy if you force a Night Stalker ult, but in the meantime, you lost 2 of your bros in a tier 2 tower. So Skeeter gonna be, absolutely okay with that. Just gonna eat his way through the jungle, get some more HP. Now they're probably just gonna wait for Night Stalker ult, and in the meantime, the rest of Tundra, they can just play together.
And that Beastmaster going down feels particularly bad because he was the one that was supposed to be getting them into that pipe soon, but not able to do it. As Quinn's running away, you can see the esportsbet.io odds changing by the minute, as it feels like it is getting further and further out of their control. And now a freaking Vlad's for the Darkseer going back for the Wraith Pact, it looks like.
Honestly,
all of the items.
Yeah, I just love the itemization. You have Catch from your team, or at least with 9, he can always go in. You have the Night Stalker who goes in too, building all these auras to keep them more survivable, help them go in, help you take Roche. I mean, I would love to be Pango on Night Stalker with this Darkseer in my team.
Yeah, he's getting everything that he wants.
Ace is not happy.
I mean, this has been the saddest Beastmaster game I've seen in a long time. It feels bad for Ace.
Yeah, first of all, you're having a hard time and you're forced to buy items you probably don't really want to have. So yeah, he's not in for a good time.
Poor guy. Well, Tundra, after a series of solid moves around the map, are going to head on in and take down Roshan now. And, I mean, I guess the thing that I wonder about is you've sort of invested into every little bit of this draft for Tundra, like this timing. This timing is incredibly strong for them. They've got all the great auras. They've got Aegis now. Is there any worry for you that if they don't hit this timing good, that things could fall apart later on down the road? Or does this lineup continue to scale well?
They scale pretty well. Of course, some of these items will lose some of the value, but if the way Puck and Lifestealer play fights are pretty long. Like, they're not sure. Maybe they go in with an Infest Bomb and hope to kill one hero, but I feel like that's not going to happen, so these fights will drag out. Tundra have very tanky heroes. They can kite you, but I do like that Doraccio is eventually... He's going to get to a Nullifier. Okay. He might do the split and get it, and he has his BKB. They're going to need Quinn's BKB, but I feel like at this point, Gaimin are going to have to go for outplays. Skeeter with the blink.
Well, this is... ooh, Glimpse. Keep him alive. Quinn goes for the jump. Oh, he's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. Has to drop the coil. Misses on the wall, but hits it the second time. And now Skitter in trouble.
Insta-blink.
Excuse me. Quinn in trouble from Skitter, and yeah, they get the kill.
Really nice altering of the item build here from Skitter. He had the BKB queued up, but an Aegis is kind of like it's a free BKB for the time being. You don't need to buy this offensive item. So he queues up the blink, and that's the only reason why they got this kill. Because they know all Gaimin want to do is play the map. You buy blink, make it harder. Beautiful.
Well, very impressive stuff, and an 8,000 gold lead now as they find him. Tofu will get ran down here eventually, as he does not have a TP, and I don't think he can force staff himself out of this problem. Although he is going to take him on a nice little walk, to be honest.
That's true.
Because there's going to be some glimpses, there's going to be some kinetic fields. We'll think about him dying as we just watch the rest of this action potentially happening. As it's going to take a while. Oh, he dodges. Okay, he's taking a long walk home.
I think 3-3 is getting PTSD from Disruptor.
Pops his BKB. We'll have Rage after.
Well, that's a W for sure for Tundra. Forcing a BKB like that, that's the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, very happy about that. Forcing him out of there as Tofu does get away from the Darkseer down bottom.
Gave up on the kill maybe. Who knows? Regardless, it is still a pretty sizable lead at this point in the game. Trying to finish off this pipe desperately for Ace so they can have some way to sort of stand toe-to-toe against this lineup, but it's not happening easily.
Well, I mean, Quinn is doing the right thing. You cannot fight this 5-man ball from Tundra. So trying to split them up, go to the side lanes, push in the lanes, get as much gold as you can is definitely the best thing you can do right now, because playing the map against Night Stalker is not easy. At any point, if they smoke and find him, I mean, Quinn does have the BKB now, so I wonder, do they feel like that the double BKB is enough? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's enough to extend the game further.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do? As Rage TP out, they still are not pushing the towers particularly hard, and this is a Treant game. So I think that this one might be last in the distance. Also, you know, of course, it's Tundra Gaimin, so we know how they act.
Oh.
That Celery? Is he getting out of here?
Celery with the juke boots.
Oh my god, he just kept walking in a straight line.
Okay, they have no roll. Gaimin are in a good position on mid. Look, fast play.
Jumps in, tries to find him. Can they get him? Yes, they can. It's going to be a stun now, but the back wall onto both of them. Dyrachyo has to run away. Actually, now wanting to go back in. They get the roar down. Static Storm too, but nobody feels comfortable going on this Darkseer. It is, again, all abilities used to disengage as Tofu gets burned to death by the illusion of Dyrachyo from 33. And
BKB.
Quinn, BKB backs away, and Celery not going to be so lucky. Quinn has to get out of here. Has another orb, the phase shift, the jaunt. Still manages to hit onto him. And Quinn chased down, they find him for the kill. Back behind the tier 4 towers, Tundra are absolutely rolling this game.
What? Just, you know, killing an enemy mid laner at 28 minutes at his tier 4 tower. Yeah, you're doing pretty damn well in the game. I liked what Gaimin were going for there. They had no Pango, he was far away. They tried to go for this quick play, but you can just see these auras. Tundra get to reinforce, and suddenly they're pushing a high ground now.
I mean, I think the panel said it best earlier when they said that Tundra, you don't know what you're going to get from. Some games, they just look like the best team in the world, and other games, it looks a little all over the place. I think this is when they're at their best, when they're doing weird, unorthodox stuff and making it look cool.
I mean, you're getting complete domination Tundra in this game. This map play with, you know, their Night Stalker pushing out waves. You have 9 on the Pango as well going around. And yeah, looks like this is just going to be 1 Rax. Still have Aegis for a little bit more, 15 seconds.
Going to go in for it, but they can't. Well, maybe they can with the glimpse back. Okay, still has the Aegis.
8 seconds.
7 seconds, building it down.
Don't
Do they
kill
want
him.
to try and
Don't
finish him
kill
off?
him.
They're leaving him alone. Skinner wants to die. Can they glyph a hero? No, he goes down right as it expires. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it was right as it expired, and now the glimpse pulls him back. That's also going to stun from the test snap. Darkseer nowhere to go with the back wall. On to 3. Is it going to be enough, though? I don't think so. They don't have the damage to deal with this. They get the Infest heal onto Ace. And suddenly, there are some questions to be answered by that one.
A little throwy throw. I like that Gaimin, you know, they play it slow. They understand, okay, wait out the timer. And something crucial that Skeeter perhaps didn't anticipate, I think 3-3 should not have popped his Crimson Guard.
Oh,
It kept him alive for like this one, I don't know how much time it was, but like this half second or maybe 0.1. And suddenly, bam, you die without... I mean, he would have respawned in the tier 4s, but still.
Dude, I'm dropping my items on the ground. I don't care. Just lower my HP levels with no more BKB. It's fine. Look at this timing on this one here as we take a look at the replay. It was so freaking close.
Stupid live screen, go away.
Oh, man. And down to the nothing. Just... Oh, there it is, and...
Yeah, it was literally in the same frame. Oh, no.
Oh, God, that hurts.
All right, Gaimin are back. Suddenly from, what was it, like 11, 12k down to 6. And Darkseer is still dead. So now, not only did you get a lot of gold, a lot of levels, you get to reclaim the entire map. Look at the net worth now as we're going back live. Dyrachyo is 19,000. That's 3k ahead of anyone else.
And Beastmaster, very importantly, is getting to some of those bigger items, right? It's like, you know, obviously net worth is behind, but he's hit a couple of these timings with the Greaves, with the Pipe, with the Vlads. He's helping out his team now.
Okay, yeah, we're actually getting there. Dyrachyo has the Nullifier, completed up in AC, queuing up the Daedalus next.
Doxa a little bit ahead of everybody else, but they're backing away on the side of Game.
Kill Quinn's Courier, easy clap. Good smoke, guys. Let's go.
Got him.
He has a DD, though. Quinn not, you know, not too unhappy.
So you said earlier that Tundra is still a lineup that scales. Is it when I was talking about like what happens if you sort of miss that timing or something like what we just saw happens? How worried are you right now for Tundra?
They're still doing good, but if this happens once more, you're definitely getting into a little bit of a rut roll, you know, situation where Quinn is scaling, Dyrachyo is. If he wins one more fight, I feel like this Lifestealer could be uncontrollable.
To be careful if he walks up that hill right away, finds him. That is a dead Undyne, and the coil now connects. Saksa also in trouble. 2 supports going down low, but not all the way dead yet at the start of this fight. And now they've got him under control here. They need to keep him alive for long enough to get that Greaves and the pipe
don't see
off,
him.
and he's hiding away. Where's the detection? Didn't have it. He gets out. Ace survives all those auras. Staying alive, so important.
Ooh, okay, I mean, Gaimin in the last two fights, they're outplaying Tundra. Is Darachu staying around?
Gets the rage off. That was BKB still down, I think.
Ooh, that was very close. Yeah, his BKB was on cooldown there. He could have gotten silence into a back, but, you know, barely gets it off. Tofu playing with fire a little bit.
33 minutes in, and you can see how close this can get. Now, Roche is capable of respawning right now, but it's still a minute and 30 before it's going to. And right now, no team has vision on that side of the map. Probably going to be seeing some movements over there in the near future. Of course, also, as you can see, Ace has that Hawk ready, can send it on into the pit if things get dicey too.
Vision and whoever initiates the next fights is super crucial. If Gaimin can continue to do this where they infest bomb Quinn, they go in with the nullifier and instantly kill someone, that is so crucial for them. But for Tundra, you have Night Stalker. It is very simple for you to start the fight if you're in the right position and you smoke up together. But for now, I feel like Gaimin they're one step ahead in these last fights. Currently smoked up.
Looking for somebody to find. Of course, the other big thing about that is that Hawk vision being less at night. If they pop Night Stalker ulti, suddenly playing around vision you thought you had, you might not have it anymore. Tofu walking up high ground. They find 33 right at the start. The nullifier can't surge away. In trouble. Cookie to stay alive. Pops off a couple of items, getting lower and lower. The Crimson, everything used, and now looking for a back.
He's still alive.
Pull back, but no, they kill him off. Does have buyback if they want to use it, but the overgrowth is there. And well, Darachu, the silence is out from both teams actually. Needs to turn, fight onto Skinner. They're not taking that much damage, but 33 is back into the fight. He's alive again. They've got all their ores back up. Will it matter? Ace trying to walk away. The vacuum back onto 2, keeping him low. Quinn also in trouble and going to die. That's 2 already dead, but they both have buyback. Darachu, Force Staff, doesn't have a way out. And now into the pit they will go, all dead from Gaimin.
Man, that looked so close. If Tundra don't have these buybacks, they would lose this fight. But they know that they need to be in the area. Skeeter didn't have his ult for like 20 seconds, so they all just make time, 3-3 tanks forever. Gaimin may be overplaying, but now Tundra buybacks into second Roche, 10k lead.
And three heroes without those buybacks too on Radiant. As you can see this replay here, how close it really was. I mean, getting all these auras off here and taking that long to take down 33, it was a long time to wait, but they knew they had buyback.
It's just really nice. The way that they dragged out this fight, he's gonna buy back now, then they just really stay alive. And I mean, they're already hitting your racks.
Right.
Gaimin probably overstayed here a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big punish. As you see in the bottom right-hand corner there, the racks starting to fall. And, I mean, they have a couple of buybacks still there on Gaimin, but you feel like you need everybody to take these fights. So it is going to be an entire lane of racks given up as Tundra take a dominant control of this game here.
I mean, this 3-3 Darkseer is so tanky. Even though you started on him with the nullifier,
there's the Aegis?
There's a blast rig. They gave him the Aegis. Honestly, yeah, I kind of like it. You can just initiate with your Night Stalker. He didn't use buyback, right? Yeah, it was just Darkseer. They want him to have it. He used his buyback. They feel like 9. You're chilling. You have roll. You have your own BKB. You know, do your thing. I'm the Chad. I take Aegis.
He also has the Shard, which is super annoying to deal with. Make everybody all slow around him, but grouped together now.
They see him on the Hawk.
Who do they decide to go on? They're going to find 9 right at the start, take the less tanky target. Why not? Bringing him low, going to get the kill, but the 4 hero caught again with that back wall. There wasn't a ton of follow-up, and Darachu taking down Soxa. So 2 fights going on simultaneously. Celery is going to get caught, and now with Skinner being under control, but they don't have a way to keep him there. Will manage to barely escape with that BKB. But you can see they're not out of the woods yet on Tundra. Even with this 14k gold lead, it's not easy.
Very, very clutch Hawk there from Ace. Quinn instantly initiates right after, and you can tell whoever really gets to go on the other team in like a nice manner. I mean, 9 won't have buyback for a lot more fights to come, so he's going to have to be more careful.
Not even sure who it is that you want to like go on first and foremost and away from Tundra. It like you said, it just feels like they're lacking that damage in a lot of ways.
I feel like for them, the easiest thing to do is to go around and try to kill the supports, I think.
Okay.
Like trying to kill this Treant so he doesn't lock you down during your BKBs, because that's really annoying for Night Stalker.
Oh, I meant to try and fight Tundra. Who do you want to kill there?
You have to kill Pango.
Okay.
Honestly, if Ace could buy a Blink Dagger for all I care, and he just Blink roars that guy every time.
All right. Sounds good. Well, 2 racks down right now. And still 2 minutes left on this Aegis. What they end up going for next.
Okay, both teams have gems, at least, so they're both going to continue to kill each other's vision. Neither team currently has a ward out. Tundra just placed their first one in their own jungle, so you can just see that gem really coming into play. And looks like Skeeter, he had a Moonshard queued up, but he changes it to an AC. I kind of like that. You don't always have to rely on 3-3 getting a wall on Dyrachyo to steal it, just helping your team a bit more. I like it.
True. And we're getting closer to that Hex also for the Darkseer, if you can finish that off. Still staying incredibly farmed.
Yeah.
Again, all of the cores are relatively close to each other. It's just that Beastmaster is a little behind. And on the other side, the supports of Tundra are freaking stacked, man. Ag's done on Saksa, along with those Greaves and Snaking, of course, Boots of Barian, Force Staff, and a Glimmer. So they're not easy to kill on these heroes.
Oh, Gaimin are smoking up.
Looking for it. What can they find? Need to send in some vision first, but again, it's
no Hawk
easy.
yet.
And they have great vision around here. Night Stalker Courier, they know it's over there. AC just delivered.
They want to go all the way around.
Yeah, and this is going to be better for them too, because there won't be any vision on this
Hawk
side
vision.
to stop them. Looking for 9 right at the start, and they catch him. Able to get him with that nullifier. The stun is there, but the Force Staff not going to help. The Overgrowth connects onto all of them, but he's backing away, and he gets saved. Oh, Saksa with the save, but Quinn on him, trying to bring him down. They don't have enough. Oh, what a save from Saksa. Dude, I feel like in all of that mess, he had to click on a hero portrait or something, but Beastmaster now in trouble, going to get ran down. What a save from this support. Skitter still going toe-to-toe with Dyrachyo. I mean, he hits pretty hard on this Lifestealer, and, well, he can't fly above the kinetic field, but can with that BKB.
They have Hex. Need to be careful.
Continuing, chasing, Coil there. Thinking about the Hex, thinking about the turn. They throw it now onto Dyrachyo. The Ion Shell to punch, but going to go for the Rage. And then the chase down Saksa. He doesn't have anywhere else to go either. 33, Aegis goes down, and he's going to die too. And now Saksa in trouble. The extended fight did not go their way. What is this game?
I'm still speechless from Saksa somehow saving 9. How in God's name did he survive that initial engage?
Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
I don't know, man. They're just different.
Okay. I'm just starting to look at some items to think about something else. Dyrachyo going for Daedalus, wants to, you know, pump out more damage. Don't blame him. Seems pretty good. Skeeter looking to work on an Abyssal Blade. And now you have some downtime at least, right? Gaimin, 2 big heroes killed. 70 seconds for 3-3 to respawn. So Gaimin can look to like reclaim the map a little bit, maybe claw your way back in your own jungle and get ready for this next Roche in the game.
Right, so this next Roche, I am seeing a lot of vision again on the bottom side of the map. Do you think that that's the type of thing where they want to keep this lane sort of shoved in? I mean, I guess it's the only one that they still need to push down for Tundra. Just feels like it's gone so haywire over the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, your next couple wars are definitely going to be around the Roche pit and maybe keeping that, you know, for the time where you're going to smoke up later to take it over. I do like what Gaimin are doing right now, where they're infested in Quinn in the enemy triangle, you know, poking for another kill, trying to take away all the aggressive vision with the gem right now. So their map play is really on point, and they're bringing the game back right now.
Back very close. See what they can get it to. I mean, at various points in this game, and still right now we're at 89%. It was at 97% earlier. But it still feels like it could go either way depending on how these fights go.
If they continue to find these insane jumps on Hawk Vision by playing as patient as they have been, they can definitely still win this game. I think for 9, with these last fights, what's happening, maybe even split your Arcane Boots. No, they have a Nullifier.
Yeah.
You can't. He has to just play more safe. Like, he needs to play around Hawk and just be like, okay, I need to be so far away. I have a blink anyway to join the fight, because the win condition for Gaimin is to kill him first every time.
Or maybe, I mean, he's eyeing up that BKB. That's the other thing that it feels like he has to have. But there also is a danger now, because as we get to this 40-minute mark, these items that start coming out, Disruptor 900 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. I mean,
it's a big one.
If they get to that, it won't matter. The Hawk Vision, it's going to provide all they need.
Ooh, yeah, honestly, there's a lot of things coming together for Gaimin. Quinn also continuing to scale. Doraccio finish up his data list, has a Penta-Edged Sword as well. And most important thing, this next Roche. From 15 seconds onwards, it can start spawning. You're going to see people starting to save their buybacks. There's going to be long fights, because this next one is the most important one of this game yet.
See what they can do. Down bottom, they are still pressuring out that lane. Want to get as much leeway as they can so they're not pulled back to the bottom side of the map on Gaimin Gladiators. As Quinn also kills off that creep wave. They are going to need to deal with top eventually. As a smoke up comes out and they're underneath the ward. They didn't scout it, Quinn.
Oh, smoke as well.
That could have been really bad, and it still might be if they're not careful. Back, you back, they find him! Oh, they found him right away! Quinn pops the BKB, though, looking for the turn 9. Already gets the roll-up. He looks like he can get through this fight okay. Ace is gone, no buyback. Skinner finding Doraccio, and everybody needing to just run. The bashes are there, the stuns are there. Doraccio is gonna die. And they buy back immediately on this Disruptor as Quinn tries to escape from this one. But he too will be in more trouble. The silence, the punches, the kill. And Tundra look like they've done it.
Look how broken wards are. 0 gold cost just won you the entire fight. They did not expect this ward to be up, I think. They ping it now, but it's just too late.
Wards win games. Buy them, everybody. They don't even cost anything, like you're saying.
Yeah, they got them free, my friends. Buy them.
Doraccio wanting to hold this one on his own. They got, what, 29 seconds away. Quinn and Ace 600 gold away from having buyback. But it's all in for the Tier 4 towers, and with no response, Tundra are going to take game number 1 in this upset. Unbelievable. As Doraccio, no real answer. They're going to hex him there. And yeah,
they got
Ancient's going down. Static Storm, it's not nearly enough. GG.
I love how Tundra showed up in this series, at least so far. First game,